Good morning everyone and happy Vlogmas day 1. So I just got out of the shower. These delightful ones have just had their breakfast. Trying out my new Olympus pen camera, which I got through Christina Braley's recommendation. It's such a beautiful camera. I can't stop staring at it. It looks like something from the 1920s with leather all around it. And see what we're working with here, this Vlogmas. So the lens on it I feel like is slightly less wide angle than with the Canon G7X built-in lens. You just might get a little bit of a selfie stick or a mount kind of situation so you guys can see better. We have some exciting orders of business today. I'm going to show you what the main prize is going to be this Vlogmas season. But before I can even think of doing that, we have to go through today's advent calendars and I have to show you the full lineup. So instead of splurging on a really fancy tea advent calendar, I got a really simple one, and I don't even know that I necessarily want to do tea every single day this year. I know, shocking, right? But the world has changed, and sometimes it's nice to take a break, and then maybe next year we'll go back and do like an old school David's tea calendar. So I got this one. It seems to be very simple, unsweet teas, which is what drew me to it, and I think it's still available. And then this year, I don't know if they've ever done this before. I really don't think that they have because I feel like otherwise I would know about it. This is the Nespresso Vertuo advent calendar, and she doesn't know this yet, but I also got my mom the other version, which is for the regular small Nespresso pods. So we're gonna go into day number 1, and there's a different coffee pod for every single day, and then I think a coffee mug at the end. So I just could not resist. It was so perfect for me. At Sephora, I splurged during the sale on this Atelier Cologne advent calendar, and I'm excited to try their different fragrances because it's not something I've been really exposed to at all. I don't really know what any of them smell like, so I think it'll be fun for us to discover that together. You know, there's not a lot to do outdoors or socially nowadays, so little things like this I think will help to make this Vlogmas a little bit more fun. And then this one, I'm just trying to figure out how to get into it. Is this like a sleeve? This is the Bonne Maman advent calendar. And this has been around for a while, but it's my first year trying one. And it has little jam jars for every single day. And you can see the full lineup here. There's definitely some exotic ones, think elderflower or spiced jams as well. I cannot see myself, oh, hold on, it hopefully says open here. Very hard to do these things one-handed. I'm gonna need to find you guys a little stand. I don't see myself eating jam and necessarily drinking both the advent tea and coffee every single day, so forgive me if I don't keep up with it, but sometimes it's nice to save up a couple of days and then maybe I will try them out with my mom, or we can have like a big jam taste test with some delicious baguette or something like that on a weekend. I think that would be fun. So let's get right into these and see what is behind the door of day number 1 for everything. And our good old-fashioned tea calendar. I like that there are these cute little squares, and they are the pyramid style tea bag. Oh, it's a chai tea. That actually sounds really good. I'm gonna keep it in here though. It has cinnamon, cloves, turmeric, cardamom, garlic, and blue corn flour. That is quite interesting. All right, I will put that here and tuck this in behind so you can see what is behind the door for the Nespresso. Oh, is this the Melozio? This is my mom's favorite, and it's probably my I don't know, third or fourth favorite. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. It makes a very creamy, lightly nutty kind of cup of coffee, and it makes a full cup, which I'm really happy about because that is what I feel like. I wasn't really feeling espresso this morning, so let's open this one. I actually haven't even taken a look at what it looks like on the inside. Look at that. Oh, some of the doors are already popping open with excitement. Why is it so hard? Come on. If you guys watched my live videos, this is like the champagne cork all over again. Okay, unlike there, we're gonna help ourselves this time. Hold on. Alright, chopstick to the rescue. Let's see if this works. And it just broke my chopstick. Why is this such a fail, guys? I'm just not good at opening stuff. Alright. There we go. Popped right out along with the bits of chopstick. Alright, let's give it a smell. Oolong Affini. Oh, well, I'm not wearing any fragrance right now, so I'm going to try it right on my skin. Let it dry for a second. You're not supposed to rub, and I'm always so tempted to because I didn't know that for many years. Ooh, it's like a spicy orange. A lot of these are going to be citrusy, and I love that. I think it's probably not for everyone, but it's something that I really enjoy. Spray some more on. I really like it. Alright, well that's a success. At least it was worth the sacrifice of my wooden chopstick. Figure out how to open this one without ruining it. How is it so seamless? There are arrows on either side that say open here. Is this like, oh. Is this how this works? Alright, alright. This is really beautifully made, actually. Look at that, it's like a dollhouse. It reminds me a little bit of the advent calendars that I haven't owned that Dior has done. Where's number one? Or number one, and there's a scene with the home. This is really gorgeous. I'm actually feeling really pleased with myself because I bought a second one for my friend and I haven't given it to her yet, but I'm going to soon. And I think she'll be quite pleased with it. See, they're smart. They did a little section for you to insert your finger so that you have some leverage to try and pull it out without ruining the advent calendar. We need to sacrifice another chopstick. Alright, here we come. We're up for some entertaining times this Christmas. Ooh, another one that was worth the struggle though, I think. Pear Mirabelle plum spread. So I guess it's pear and plum. That actually sounds quite delightful. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello. Alright, taste test before I go fix this crazy hair situation. It's as good as ever. It is Vlogmas Day 1 outfit of the daytime, so I'll take you through my jewelry. These are called the shrimp ear clips. I treated myself to a few pieces of David Yurman jewelry in anticipation of my birthday, and this is one of the two. Then I'm wearing my Akoya Nouvelle Pearl strand necklace. I think the ivory really pops against what Bloomingdale's calls kale color of this sweater. Now, I strongly disagree. I think this is a beautiful emerald green. It's it's on the edge between emerald and forest. It doesn't have as much blue in it as I would normally, you know, describe an emerald green with, but it's also not super yellowy either. It's a beautiful color. Don't let the kale dissuade you if you're a kale hater like I am. And then I have a pants update for you. So you may have caught my recent Ponte Pant Best of the Best video. Definitely check it out if you are thinking of purchasing some new black pants with some stretch in it. Perfect for work from home or, you know, future life as well. It's one of those that I think you will get a lot of use out of. So these are straight cut. These were not in the video because they were not available, I think, at the time that I made my purchases. Either that or I just wasn't looking for more of a traditional straight cut because I do tend to gravitate more towards skinny cuts. I just find them a little bit more slimming. I think, in my opinion, these would look best with some boots, which I'm not wearing right now and I'm going to on my rug. The only reason that I'm making a rare Vlogmas exception and wearing shoes with my outfit right now is that these are brand new. I've never worn them before, so I thought I would show them to you because they're one shade lighter than the sweater and they are so gorgeous. Let me give you a better look. These are driving shoes, or some people call them moccasins or loafers. I like the driving shoes term to refer to the fact that they have the little anti-slip grips underneath, just like Todd's. So these are kind of a faux Todd's option that's still made in Italy and super luxurious. So not really a faux option at all, but just a nice alternative, especially since they have a rainbow of colors available. I also got a leopard pair that I'm sure you'll see later during Vlogmas, but I really like the combination of loafers and cashmere sweaters, especially for this year, which is definitely a more casual year. They're great for walking. They're super comfortable from like straight up out of the box. No blisters, nothing like that. So they're very practical shoes that I think anyone would get a lot of wear out of. And I do really like the combination of how it looks, you know, super classic, very my style with cashmere sweaters, which is what I live in normal times and these times. Just that is my signature look, really, pearls and cashmere, right? So I'm going to show you what these loafers and sweater look like with another pair of pants. So just hold on a second. I'm going to go change. I will be right back. And head to toe, this is basically my perfect Elle Florence outfit. You know, a sort of stud-like, a really comfortable pair of earrings with mixed metals, pearls, super classic, and then I've got a cashmere sweater, v-neck, also very much my favorite. And then these pants are the cupcakes and cashmere ones that, spoiler alert, won the Battle of the Ponte Pants, and these are the right size. So they're the extra small. I had ordered the small and declared them, you know, pretty much the winning pair anyway. And I absolutely love these. The only way I could see these not working is if you are a lot taller than I am, because I'm 5'4", and I think they would look a little bit strange then. While we still have good lighting, I wanted to show you this unboxing for what will be part of the Vlogmas prize, all in all, which will be valued at well over $1,000. And this is what I'm going to put it in. I'm kind of giving you hints as we go along because little fun things like that are fun, little surprises. You know, I organize Vlogmas so that it's like an advent calendar. So this is what is behind the door of day number 1, but the whole thing isn't going to actually be given away. So it's not this video that you should necessarily enter on, because I will tell you when you should write your information in the comments down below to be entered to win. And it's like an advent calendar, and this year I purchased an item into which many more prizes will go, which, like I said, all in all, once we're done, it's going to be well over 1K value. So before I move on with my day and we lose our good daylight lighting, I've got to go ship out those orders that you're seeing in the background and have a lot more to do. We're going to open this together. I started opening it halfway and then decided I would wait for you guys. So here it is. I really hope it's good because I don't know if I can still return it. I've had it for a little while, but I have a good feeling about it, and I thought we would share this moment together. So Another hint, I currently have this type of item, but mine is from Pottery Barn. It's called the Mackenzie. I am very happy with it, but I felt like there could be a more luxurious option available in the world. So I did quite a bit of research, and the unanimous answer of the internet seemed to be that this was the best of the best. So let's open it together. I really hope it turned out nice, and I tried to choose a very classic color combination that everyone would like, that also would look really nice in all of your homes as well. So let's try and get this out. It is tightly packaged and super heavy. In previous years I've tried to stay away from buying something that would be so expensive to ship internationally for everyone to enter. So if you would like to enter to win this over 1K prize, definitely subscribe and give my Vlogmas videos a like, and come back to enter as we move through Vlogmas. And just like with the Bonne Maman jams, I'm struggling to find how to do this, but I think similarly it is a sleeve situation. So I'm going to take this out, but I'm going to keep all the packaging because I want to add to this as we move through Vlogmas. Oh my gosh, this is like, it's packaged like a Chanel bag, you guys. It's very nice. Wow. This is a whole other level of experience compared with anything else like this that I've ever owned. Maybe I'll want to buy myself one as well once I've been around this. For the month of December, I could definitely see that happening. Look at that. Wow. So, you may not be familiar with this brand, but it is, I think, the oldest continuous jewelry box maker, called Wolf. And here it is. I feel bad about the tissue paper, but you guys know Vlogmas is a little bit casual, so I am going to open this so that you can see this, and then I will do my very best to put it back together so that it's in perfect condition and a gift-like when it's time to ship it out. But look at this. You know what? My Chanel metaphor is pretty perfect. Let me move back a little bit. Look at that. It's all quilted lambskin. It is gorgeous. Wow, I am bowled over. I'm gonna leave this for now, but it's a tassel and then a leather handle here. I'm gonna open it. I've never actually seen one in person before. It's gorgeous. So flawless. It's called the Caroline. I'll link it down below. I do think that this would make a beautiful, super luxury gift, but it also comes in smaller, more affordable sizes as well. I just decided to get a giant one because I felt like if you watch my channel, you probably have quite a bit of jewelry. And you're certainly going to have quite a bit of it because I'm going to add jewelry to this as we move through Vlogmas. So throughout different segments, I'm going to add things both from Nouvelle Pearl, but not just from my line because I don't want to be too Nouvelle Pearl centric. I'm also going to add something not from my line as well that's very luxurious. So I'm trying to figure out how this works. So the top tray is static. It stays the same. This is for rings, although I tend to use them for studs. I'm guessing that this compartment here is for a watch, which I think is beautiful. I cannot tell you how heavy and fancy everything feels. It's a whole other level. You guys know I really like my Pottery Barn one. If you want a more affordable option, they definitely make beautiful jewelry boxes, but this is just, wow. There is no comparison. Look at that. Wow. This is for travel. That is so cool. Look at that. So you can take that with you, and you might store maybe some of your more precious items in here as well. Wow, that is so gorgeous. And then it fits into this compartment perfectly. Look at that. And it just slides in. And it slides in like butter. These little drawers, they have pull tabs. Everything is beautifully sectioned. You could put some more, you know, substantial jewelry here, necklaces, so that nothing is touching for all of your beautiful things. I cannot wait to add to this. Alright, I'm not going to dwell on it too much because we're going to see more of it in future videos, but this is the 2020 Vlogmas prize. I wanted to knock it out of the park, and actually the request to give away some of my own designs has come from you guys. It's not even my idea. I've had that request for many years and never done it before really, so we're going to do it this year, but we're going to do more than that. And I'm going to send this out to a very lucky winner, complete with some more goodies as well. So this will be so fun. It'll be like a little advent calendar. I'm going to put the little humidity protectant thing in here because we are in the Pacific Northwest here. I don't know what could possibly happen to this. It is so perfect. That is the Vlogmas 2020 prize. Good luck to everyone who will enter. And onwards and upwards with a Vlogmas 2020. Hi, sweet babies. Are we having a good day? Yes? Hmm? Hmm? I changed the sheets for them, make them extra festive. Excuse my vanity mess, but the top sheet is from Restoration Hardware. It's from the outlet, pretty old, quite wrinkled, but the fun part is the underneath. So the fitted sheet and the shams are flannel. So it's a nice combination if you find you overheat a little bit to do half flannel, half regular jersey or cotton, because then you get a cozy but still crisp result. Yes, which beautifully matches the color of your eyes. Evening everyone, it's quite a bit later now. This is one of those situations where I feel like choosing a new camera for the first day of Vlogmas, and this being, you know, my first time trying it, was not wise because I feel like I'm super yellow right now and I don't know how to change that setting because I haven't even thought of reading the manual yet. I've been so busy today. Let me take you through a few updates. So this morning I styled my bangs perfectly to my liking. Within about an hour of starting work, I just could not stand them in my face, so I pushed them back with this headband that didn't match my outfit, so then eventually I got into this. It was like a multi-step process. We've transitioned into a whole new cozy outfit, and this headband is from ModCloth, and I was so excited when I received this a few days ago to share this recommendation with you because it was so inexpensive. I think it was around $10, but you know how they always have sales, so I paid less for it, and it is so beautiful. Can you see how rich the velvet is? And it's very soft and kind of rounded in how it fits on your head. Anyway, I will link it down below in the hope that they will restock it because it is still on the website, so I have a good feeling about that happening. I think it would make the perfect affordable Christmas gift, and I have it in the gray and the red, and it also exists in a white, so I'm really hoping we are all able to score that. I'm really feeling headbands ever since I cut my own curtain bangs. I have had them professionally trimmed since then, but it doesn't make them any less annoying when you're trying to work. Then I have got my favorite Wild Fox little sweatshirt here, super soft and cozy, and some sweatpants, of course, you know, typical of these days. But my little updates that I wanted to show you are as follows. This rug actually was outside, washed and dried it, and here's how it came out. It is a little bit faded from the sun, but otherwise in perfect condition, which is insane because it has been sitting outside for the entire summer and fall, and it was getting to be kind of damp and a little bit green on the edges, and I put it through the washer twice and then dried it, and look how good it looks. The reason I switched the other one out, which I'm sure you guys might remember, which was from Wayfair, is that these naughty ones kept pushing it around and it wasn't washable as well. And with tracking stuff in and out, I just felt like this was a wiser choice, at least for the winter right now. They love to play on it for some reason. It's kind of like their mess around spot. And then my other exciting update for you guys is, oh, look at the pretty full moon. I lit some candles, which is what I always do when I finish working, and I have lights outside that I haven't shown you, so I did them myself, of course, and it's 3 strings from Philips with the round white bulbs. I think they're the warm white, and I really like how they turned out. I think it turned out so pretty. You guys have just been fed their dinner, right? Princess? Well before I can even actually think or foresee the possibility of having some food, because I have nothing in the fridge. Let me prove it to you. My dining options would right now be mustard, Parmesan, obviously always have that. A lot of condiments. I do have eggs. I'm being a little bit facetious. And bacon, yes. Do we feel special that you've had dinner probably 2 hours before mommy can? You should. Yeah. Yeah, I have an Amazon Fresh delivery. I dropped the ball on groceries and it's the 6 to 8 time slot. So I'm exaggerating a little bit when I say it's going to be 2 hours, but I won't get the groceries and then I need to really, you know, put something together. So I pulled out 2 things that I think I'm going to use with the protein and vegetables that are going to come. I've got a Thai style yellow curry sauce and some stir fry noodles, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more soupy. I don't know, I'm gonna try it because I actually have never tried this before. I've heard it's really good. You know, water it down a little bit and maybe add some chicken stock and make a Thai style noodle soup. But I don't know. We will see. We will see what shows up. Usually they have everything that you order for Amazon Fresh, so it should be doable as a dinner mission, but we will not get our hopes up. I'm going to do a few orders for Nouvelle Pearl, and that will give me something else to think about other than how hungry I am, and hopefully, cross fingers, my delivery will come before 8. Okay, I am so pleased. My order actually had already come, so I'm glad I checked because I did have some salmon in there, which I don't really feel like having with curry, and so I dug out some frozen shrimp over here that I'm gonna add. But then I got a good assortment of vegetables, especially I'm excited about these really nice shiitake mushrooms. And then I have some cubed butternut squash here, some cherry tomatoes, which add a really nice pop of flavor. If you haven't had that in a Thai curry before, I used to go to a Thai restaurant that would do that. Just add whole ones and just simmer them in there. This rather bashed up zucchini that came with my order, but whatever, we'll make use of it. And then I got some extra lime, which I consider to be essential for Thai food. I'm gonna simmer it all in my beautiful Le Creuset. It while I watch Virgin River, which if you haven't seen it is a super cute show. The prawns I tried not to overcook. I'm going to try one of these. That is so good. Here, I'm struggling with my chopsticks, but I have a little kitty cat chopstick holder to put them on. So I'm going to squeeze some of that over top. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so my tips for this are definitely add ginger. I added some fish sauce as well and lime. I think it really needs all 3 of those things to feel like Thai food. It has more of a savory, creamy, kind of turmeric flavor than I would normally associate with Thai food without those things. I actually really like what the butternut squash does to this. It adds a nice sweetness. Can you guys believe, after all of these years and everything that we've been through globally and what you guys have seen on my channel, this mug has survived. I think I've had it since around 2014 or 2015. I love this mug. So even though I'm not doing the David's Tea advent calendar anymore this year at least, this mug lives on and it's insulated, so it keeps my Vlogmas tea nice and warm. Maybe a little too warm right now. Steamy. So this is a chai tea from the English Tea Shop advent calendar, day 1. Never tried this before, this brand. Hot. I like it. You know what I kind of wanted from this advent calendar? Just normal tea. Nothing with candy canes, nothing crazy, doesn't need to be fancy. I'm hoping for a lot of black and green teas just with no frills. So we'll see how we do. That's kind of the intention that I set with it. But I really like this chai tea. It's not too heavy on the cinnamon. It doesn't have like a bitter cloves kind of taste, which chai tea sometimes can, you know, from brands that don't make it super authentically. The right way to make chai tea, I believe, is with hot milk, but I don't have any milk. I only have cream, so I think I'm just gonna drink it simply like this. Keep watching Virgin River as I turn into Christmas elf mode and send out as many orders as possible tonight. I'm hoping to be fully caught up with all of my sales from my Black Friday gift with purchase by the end of the week to put me in good stead to hopefully, cross fingers, touch wood, launch my new scarf design next week. For that to happen, 2 things need to happen. I need to receive them from Nepal. That's number 1, but they are on their way, so I'm confident of that. And I need to find the time to take pictures during this weekend. So that's the goal, and we'll see how we do. That'll be, you know, in the next installment. But for now, I'm gonna wish you good night and see you tomorrow in Vlogmas day 2. Good morning, everyone. It's very dark outside, which is part of why it's nice to have the Christmas lights up, because it gives me something pretty to look at when I wake up in the morning. So the cats are chasing each other. Naughty ones? Yes, I heard you. And playing, and I'm gonna play too. I just got ready to the extent of getting dressed, but I'm not wearing black tights yet. Probably add some tights to this, I don't know yet, most likely, but this dress is really old, from Anthropology. So then on my wrist, I have 2 of the beautiful David Yurman Cable Classic bracelets. One is the green onyx and the other one is the red. And then I have my 2 tennis bracelets on, one in platinum and one in gold. You probably can't see anything at all, but I'm wearing my Nouvelle Pearl rose gold earrings. They're just getting super weirdly washed out by the horrible lighting. Let's do our advent calendars to the best of our ability in the time that I have. So let us see. I think I've had this one before too. Maybe a long time ago though. I don't really remember what it's like, but it's definitely one of the stronger ones as well that makes for a long coffee, the Intenso. Oh dear. Ah, there we go. We're getting better at this. There is hope. Cherry elderflower spread. Trèfle pur, so clover. Ooh, citrusy too. So this is kind of interesting. It's bringing up like a scent memory. A long time ago, one of my first like borderline teenager, early 20s times, one of my favorite scents was the Hermès orangey one that came in a blue bottle. And it smelled just like this. It's, you know what it smells like? Grapefruit. Why is it called clover? That's so random and misleading. Yeah, it definitely smells like grapefruit, like that zesty, you know, like pith kind of grapefruit smell. Voila, so that is my finished makeup look. I actually put a little tiny bit of teal eyeliner, the pencil kind. It's the Sephora teal liner right where my liquid eyeliner goes, and I really like the way it looks. So that, and then absolutely not sponsored, but I used my Lancome highlighter, and I really like the way it looks. I used the peachy one, which I think is called shimmering peish or something like that, and it's more gold than what I would normally use, but I really like the way it looks. And then I can confirm that the coffee pod is really good and really strong, which is exactly what I need. Precious. So precious. Of course it chooses right the moment when I'm filming it to reverse. Say goodnight, Sammy. Night night. Oh, baby. Are you coming to say goodnight? Yeah. You're always one for the camera. She goes wherever the lens goes. Majestic tail. Oh man, long day. My hair is super greasy. It's time to wash it, but this little headband did the trick again. I love this sweater, by the way. If it's still available, I'm gonna link it down below. I've worn it so much because I feel like this little detail looks really nice on calls, you know, if you have an above the body a phone call or something like that. I think it looks really polished, and I also like the way it looks with the braided headband. So that's my outfit today. You know, underneath I just have leggings, but I am in receipt of something that I think will be exciting or horribly disappointing. You may, you know, witness my extreme business disappointment. I have received not only more scarves of the navy, of the blue and green Nouvelle Plaid variety, and of the leopard sauvage variety, but I have a whole new design as well. I'm kind of hesitant to show it to you in horrible, like, yellowy apartment lighting, so don't judge it until you see it in the next vlog, because I'm gonna try it on and take some photos with my mom on my birthday and then launch it on Monday. So this is really me just sharing a real moment of excitement of running my business, because I have seen photos of this, so I think it will be beautiful. And I'm very excited to see it, but I haven't opened the box yet. I just got it, so I want to share that with you. I thought that that would be fun. So let's open that together. And then I am well stocked of the other scarves as well, which is exciting. But once those run out, that's it. I'm not ordering any more for this particular collection. So I'm so grateful, by the way. I want to say quick word of thank you, even though they're probably not going to watch this, but my suppliers in Nepal have worked so hard this year and endure such difficult conditions, and I'm really proud to support a local business there, because I know they have really suffered, as has everywhere, but to them it was to the point where during lockdown they were not allowed to ship anything out at all, so anything being exported could not go out, which is obviously extremely hard on any kind of family-owned manufacturing business like theirs is. They don't do a lot that's, you know, ahead of time or anything like that. They kind of make stuff and ship it, which is exactly what they do for me to my designs. So I'm just so lucky to be working with them, and so pleased with how it's all worked out, honestly, with pretty minimal delays given the state of the world. I also just received this. Oh my gosh, it's like the size of my upper body, but this is an air fryer, and it's an early Christmas gift for my mom, and I think it will make for some exciting Foodmas things because I haven't had an air fryer since, oh my gosh, I was living in Cole Harbour in Vancouver years, and then it got all scratched up and I had to get rid of it. This one looks so much more sleek. It was like the original Tefal one, and I did actually really like it. So I'm excited to try this for new things. There are a bunch of things that I make that I think would be really good in it, and I've heard that the Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi, if you put it in an air fryer is really good. So we will see about that in future Foodmasses. You guys know I love my kitchen gadgets. Yesterday night you saw Philips come out for a little date night, and I am still in love with Philips. He is amazing. We have been together since 2014 or thereabouts, and he is still going strong. I still make fresh pasta periodically, pretty regularly actually. Like, you would think I would only use it for special occasions or something, but I actually use it pretty often. Excuse the awkward dish handle here, but I have boxes everywhere because this is one of many that I'm opening here that's labeled as including the new designs. So let's open it up. Really excited to go and spend some time at my mom's where there's really nothing for me to work on for a couple of days for my birthday weekend. So on top here we have some more leopard sauvage. Oh, okay, clearly this is not the right box. Alright, let's try the next one. I'm now under the apprehension that the invoice doesn't actually specify what is in which box. So we're just going to try random boxes until we find the right one. And I don't know if I said, I'm so tired I can't remember, but normally they come in much bigger boxes than these smaller ones. So, oh. Okay, are we ready? I'm gonna get out of the way. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. How festive is that? Wow. I love it so much. Even under this awful lighting, I think you can tell it's just a bright, beautiful red. It has many different tones. It's got this beautiful gold stripe running through, black, and then burgundy. And I think it turned out so well. I can't tell if the lighting is better or worse here, but the background is slightly better than the box. So here it is, just laid out a little bit better on my sofa. I feel like it's just darker lighting and not actually any better, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm still getting to know this camera and its quirks. So for dinner, I'm gonna put this to simmer. So this is this really thick, creamy, really delicious tomato soup from a local market. It's pre-made, no effort, and this is right along the lines of being just crazy busy right now and having no time to really cook like you guys know I normally would. So I'm just gonna zhuzh up this soup much like I zhuzhed up the curry from the other night. I have the rest of the sad looking zucchini. They're all usually the produce. I'm really happy with Amazon Fresh overall. It's not available everywhere yet, but I found them to be really great and really consistent. But this is an example of a poor delivery because these were just delivered, you know, like 2 days ago. They should not be that beaten up. But then I'm gonna add some lentils. They'll be fine once they're cooked, you know, no big deal. I'm gonna rinse these well and then add them to the soup as well and let the whole thing kind of simmer and get to know each other while I wash my hair. And then I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich with it, with this wonderful, I think local, I think Tillamook is a, Tillamook? It's a local, oh, it's Oregon, never mind. It's not quite local, but close enough. And the magical thing about this is that it's not, you know, like a processed kind of cheese. It's a real cheddar, but it's pre-sliced for being even lazier. Well, if this isn't a good Vlogmas cliffhanger, I don't know what is. We have a Winston that I put up here at my mom's, and I'm sure you guys will see more of her tomorrow. But in the meantime, Here's her emissary, who you know well, who is so excited to see everyone. Yeah, she's lacked company lately in terms of people. So you guys and your attention is much appreciated from the Christmas poodle. So with this little festive shot of Winston and of our favorite Vlogmas poodle, I will bid you good night and I will see you on Vlogmas day 5. Bye.